Hey guys, today is my 7th month booktube anniversary. Now straight into the video. Hey Booklanders, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be doing a YA fiction book recommendation. I am so excited to do this because most of the books I have recommended here, I have read, and I truly can't wait, and I hope that you guys read all these books. If you have, let me know in the comment section down below. If you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications so you don't miss any new video of mine, and like this video if you enjoyed it. Alright guys, straight into the video. Okay guys, so the first book I have recommended here, I truly enjoy, and this book actually got me into reading. It is Shout Out. This book was absolutely beautiful. What I truly enjoyed about this book is it shows that there is a purpose to almost everything in life. And what this is about is basically a girl named Lisa. Her boyfriend basically has this rivalry with, I think, the football team. So it's the football and the soccer. And they notice that there's it's been going on for generations and generations, and they don't know why. So the girlfriends are like, okay, in order for this to stop, we're not gonna have sex or anything like that, anything physical. So they continue doing that, and then there is this other guy that shows up, and Lisa ends up falling for him, and it's just a beautiful story. You have to read it. It's well written. I can't even describe it. Honestly, once you start reading it, you just know that you're gonna get attached to it. That's like me. When I first started reading, the first sentence is, "There's nothing more humiliating than being topless in the backseat of your boyfriend's car when someone decides to throw an egg at the windshield." Like, whoa. This is what I'm saying with this book. It has so many funny moments, so many moments you want to cry, etc. The second book recommendation I have is The Upside of Unrequited. Don't mind the tape. It's because I have a story about that, and I don't really want to say it because then it's going to take up the time. But if you want to know about what happened here, let me know in the comment section down below. So, this book, wow. How can I describe this book? If I can describe this book in one word, it would probably be adorable. Basically, this one girl, she has a lot of crushes, right? Or she used to have a lot of crushes, but she never stepped forward, you know? She never went to talk to the guy, never got his number, anything like that. So her 27th crush came along, and thankfully her sister gave the number to her, and this whole story begins. And then when she's about to start her new job, she met this amazing guy. And can I just say that the guy from her work and their relationship is absolutely beautiful. I would want a relationship like that. The way she describes her love for him is breathtaking. And it's related to Life Simon, which I have not read, but I want to read it. It is heartwarming, and the family in this, you could tell, is very in love with each other, and they have this amazing bond that can never be broken. Especially with her sister, and they're just like, you know, they're two peas in a pot. So that is the second book I have recommended. Third book I have recommended, which I have also read, is To All the Boys I Have Loved Before. Holy mackerel! This book, as you guys know, I like to say wow a lot, but I finished this whole book series. As you guys can tell, it's right there. I finished this whole book series within a week. And for me, that's fast. That is the fastest I've ever finished a book series. And like, it just grabs your attention so fast. And Laura Jean is just the most funniest and adorable girl in this. It talks about, basically, she has all these letters to her past crushes that she's loved. And she's had them in this little box, and her sister ended up sending it out. All the boys came up to her and was like, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't feel that way about you. Except for one boy, Peter K. Peter Kavinsky and Laura Jean were like, you know what? Let's just go out. Not for that, but just for popularity and, you know, for Peter to get his ex back. They end up doing it. Obviously, they fall for each other. You know, that type of stuff does not work in movies or books. And, well, another book couple I truly enjoy is them. And it also shows a relationship with a sisterly bond. The next book I have on my book recommendation, which I've heard about but I have not read yet, it is The Duff, also known as the Designed Ugly Fat Friend. It's also by the same author of Shout Out. That's why I had to get it. And with this one, it is about a girl named Bree. She's 17 years old. She is not the prettiest girl in their group because there's 2 other females. And in this one, she basically tries to find herself and realize, you know what? I'm beautiful. You know, I don't need no guy coming in and whatever. Until she ends up falling for her neighbor. But it's, as I've actually seen the movie, it's one of the most beautiful stories ever. It's hilarious. If you're in a mood for laughter and you don't want to be sad during this pandemic, which I don't know who would want to be, but definitely read this book, okay? The next book I have, and let me just give you a fair warning, I do not have a cover for this. Another long story, if you ever want to know what happened to that. The next book I have is The Sun Is Also a Star, right here. Or wait, no, right here. And this is basically about a immigrant, or no, not an immigrant. It's basically about a girl named, I'm trying to remember her name, Natasha. And her family has to be sent back home, which is kind of sad, by tomorrow. So she ends up meeting a guy named Daniel. And he's like, you know what? I can get you to fall in love with me within a day. So she's like, you know what? I have a day here anyways. Let me just do it. She does it. Let me just say, I have cried to this book twice. Normally I don't cry to books, but I cry. I've cried to all the boys I've loved before, especially P.S. I Still Love You. Whoo. But I've cried. I haven't cried to a real good book since the beginning of the year. And if you are in a good mood for a cry or like laughter and beautiful love and friendship, definitely read The Sun Is Also a Star. The last book I have, which I finished this book in I think 3 days. And for me, that's the fastest I've ever read. Because I'm a slow reader and I normally don't read. I don't like to read very fast because then I don't understand it. So that's why I take my time with reading all the books I have. The last book is 10 Blind Dates. Oh, this book is beautiful. Like, okay, so this girl, her name is, I'm trying to remember her name, Sophie. Her boyfriend ends up basically breaking up with her, But the way he broke up with her, boy, if this ever happened to me, I would not react the way she would react. Let me just say that. The way he played her, no. So she's like, whatever, it's the holidays. So her whole family's here, her cousins, her aunts, her nephew, her niece, etc. And her parents and her grandma, but except her sister because she's given birth to a baby. So what happens is, basically the grandma's like, you know what? You're gonna go on dates. You're gonna go on blind dates, you know, to make this fun so you can get over your ex. And literally without her saying one word before it, all the family's like, okay, I got this day, I got this day, I got this day. And I'm gonna see if I can find the list. I'm gonna see, where's the list? Oh. Like, as you can tell right here, they all planned out what day she has. And let me just say, there are some dates here I wish I was on that date. I wish. Except for maybe the first one. The first one I felt was kind of awkward, but the last date I would definitely go on. She ends up falling for this beautiful guy, and again, I cried. I cried to this. I cry a lot, actually. I do. This is gonna be a long video, so I really hope all of you guys have watched up to here. That is the end of the video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for seeing up to this far, if you have. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the Booklander family. And also, turn on the post notifications, because next year I have a whole big plan for how I'm going to be posting my videos, for what videos I will be doing, etc. Like this video as well. Have a great week, guys.